So everything is digital today, and I see, the more impression you have online, the more unbound traffic you're going to have, the more product page you're going to have, the more inbound requests you're going to have, the more revenue you're going to have. That correlation works. So then, like, your job is, and what is great as looking at this is that you split the funnel. So in modeling, it's when you build a model, you'll find out that it's always very difficult to target something that is very much in the future. And so so if you split the funnel, you make it easier. It's a bit like if you go to a shooting range, it's easier to shoot a target at 5 meters than at 10. Well, models work exactly the same way. So if you split the funnel, you make the life of models much easier. And so by splitting the funnel, you'll start to understand what drives unbound traffic. By the way, that unbound traffic is the first KPI I use. I don't use impression. I don't use clicks, because there has been so many discussion about like the fraudulent traffic. I mean, Augustin Fu on LinkedIn shares a lot about it. He's amazing. If you're interested to follow him, anybody listening, if you're interested to hear more about it, look at him on LinkedIn. And so the first KPI I use is unbound traffic, and then I would look at the important pages in the journey, and then I would try to understand how we can get from the first KPI to the next one, to the last one, to the revenue. B2B and B2C on the, if you go at the end of the funnel, works a bit differently, because B2B, there is a lot of things happening once the opportunity is open, and you can influence a lot the decision after the opportunity is open. B2C is not really the case. And so what I usually do is that I use site traffic all the way to demo, to the start of the opportunity, to understand how many opportunities we can create, how we can recreate most opportunity possible. And then from the opportunity start, then I use a probabilistic model that will look at CRM data. We're going back to this CRM data to understand what opportunity is most likely to convert and why, because we actually can see a lot of I did see a lot of signals. For example, email interaction between sales team and people. People, for example, subscribing to some webinars. All of those actually make a big difference in the end. When you look at the data, all of those makes a big difference on the probability of the opportunity to convert. And also, obviously, there is also the size of the opportunity, the time to close. And so, yeah, that's how I do it, is that I have a model that updates over time for each opportunity to provide a probability.